Hello beautiful people, and welcome to an extra reading, and this one is all about Mercury retrograde. It is the most powerful Mercury retrograde we've ever had, and there's a purpose in here, and some of you may be struggling with what's going on, so I'm going to do you a little video explaining. So get yourself a tea, a coffee, join me and Oscar on the sofa for as long as he stays, and let's talk about this Mercury retrograde. All right, my lovely people. So we get 3 or 4 Mercury retrogrades every year, and they last for 3.5 weeks with a 2-week either side shadow period. Okay, so it's quite a long time. It's a couple of months, and it happens every 3 months. And so what's it about? It slows us down. It enables us to look back over generally the last 3 months to take stock. What have we learned? What's working? What's not working? So that we can adjust our course. Imagine you're steering a ship and you're just a little bit off course. The Mercury retrograde helps you to slow down, to notice, because when we're busy, right, go and lie yourself down. When we're busy, we don't notice if we've gone off course slightly. So when we slow down, and it does make you slow down, then we will notice where we're off a little bit, okay? So that's your general Mercury retrograde. So what's different about this one? Why is it any different from any other Mercury retrograde? Because it's coming in with a whole load of planetary shifts. Saturn is shifting. I'm not an astrologer, but Saturn is all about stability and security, and it's shifting houses at the end of March, and it's bringing us into a new energy which is much more stable and secure. And 2020 is the year of stability, security, foundations built on what is grounded and earthly, not what is pie in the sky. So these foundations, we are shifting and changing. What is in the way needs to go. Now that is around us, but also inside us. So what is going on inside that may be not blocking, for some of us it can be blocking, but generally it's just throwing us off course a little bit, meaning that we will get where we need to be in the end. But can we get there in the most direct route possible? Because that's what our inner being wants. That's what the universe wants. And that's what we want. We want to get to our happy place, our secure place, in the easiest, most direct route. So what's been happening, despite the fact that my weekly readings are always, the intention is to uplift, inform, guide and help. And I don't do negative stuff, yeah? So the energy is very, very powerful and positive, hugely positive. But what some of you don't perhaps realise is that to get to that positive, we might have to go through a little bit of struggle. All right. So I wanted to make this video to help you to understand when I'm talking about a fabulous week, particularly next week. You've seen that video probably where I said, and I'm feeling good. It's an amazing week. So many of you think that means there's going to be no trouble, no issues, no discomfort. It's going to be easy. It's not always the way it works. We're clearing, we're cleansing, and me included, which can affect our sleep, our moods. It can be triggering deep wounds within us. And the Mercury retrograde is helping us to do that. So you may find, for those of you with adult children, that your children are struggling based on something that you did, decisions you made. You may have moved house, moved them school, and they're now going through their struggle of that insecurity I had when I was little. And it's all around you, and it is a positive thing. It is to help you. It is to guide you. It is to get you to clear and clean out any of those old insecurities, wibbles, wobbles, any of those old hurts that have not been released that are within you. So that's what's going on. So what can you do about it? If you are feeling that need to face your demons, your past, your hurts, old friendships coming back, old lovers coming back, and even if they're not coming back into your sphere, they may well be coming into your dreams, into your thoughts, the person themselves or the situation or the result of the situation may be coming back into your head, thinking, why am I thinking about that after all these years? Yeah. So it's to understand that's why. So what can you do about it? So what I've been doing is lots of meditation, using the angels, using is not the right word, working with, collaborating with, cooperating with the angels in the universe to help me be the best version of me, to clear out everything and anything that's in the way, to show me what I can't see for myself, to help me to hear what I'm not hearing. So I'm meditating on that. I set the intention on that, and every day I'm diving deep into myself, saying, is there anything here that wants to come up? Because this time is the best opportunity we will ever have to clear this stuff out. Because the rest of this year, as we bounce into spring for us in the northern hemisphere, and you guys in the south, this is a shift forward, okay? As the astrological new year comes in with Aries season on the 20th of March, spring, autumn comes in on the 22nd of March, Saturn moves that week, everything shifts forward into a better space. So it's saying, look, use this time, January, February, early March, to clear out the last bits that are in the way, that are blocking your foundations, that are blocking your security, that are stopping you from living your best life. Use it, harness it, work it. Work it, work it, work it. Work it with a sense of ease. So meditation, journaling, karmic clearance. I've been listening to, sorry, angels feathering on my nose again. All right, they're really strongly here. Okay, stop it. I've been using Sandra, who does some beautiful meditations for karmic clearing, for clearing pain, for clearing insecurities. I've been using the Ho'oponopono prayer, and Sandra does the Ho'oponopono prayer, many others do too. Work with this energy. It's there to support you, not to hurt you. And know that we've got an intensive next week and 2 to 3 weeks of clearing, cleaning, finishing off. If you're tired, sleep, go to bed early, rest, take long baths, go out if you can, near water, in nature. Do what you can to use this time to clear away the past, because you will never have a better opportunity than right now to work with your weak foundations to strengthen them. If your foundation is built on insecurity, let's let it fall down so you can build a new future that is secure and stable. If you are in the wrong job, the wrong life, the wrong relationship, if you are in the wrong attitudes, the wrong thinkings, Mercury Retrograde is helping you to evaluate, to look at them and say, do you know what, that way of thinking is so out of date, it's so past its sell-by date, let's let it go, let's grab a new way of thinking. And you're changing and tweaking things. You are the captain of your ship. Direct it, steer it towards your happiness, your security, your foundation, and know that the universe, the planets are working with you. So we're going to just do a couple of cards, my lovelies, not many, but just a couple to give you some guidance on this Mercury retrograde. Okay, the 7 of Cups. So a card about choices, decisions, options. Where do I want to look? Okay, where, why, when, what, for, how. Right, imagine that you are interviewing yourself. Why do I feel that? Where has that come from? When has it been there? Asking yourself questions to dive into it, looking at the options. So as I dive into one, they're saying, right, so let's imagine, for example, you realize that you struggle with money. So why do I struggle with money? Where has that belief come from? What is the belief? What's the knock-on effect of that? Does that also mean that I don't trust the universe, or I don't trust myself to provide? And then follow that thread through. So lots of different directions that you're going in with this searching. You are the seeker. So be seeking, be searching. I want a card from the Angels of Atlantis. It's really not about the cards here, which is why I'm only going to pull a few. It is really about what does it mean for you, this Mercury retrograde. You've got Sandalphon love. Everything that you're looking at, everything that you're doing, you're coming from a place of love. I love me. I love my life. I love my future. And I want to put the work into it to make it the best possible journey for me in this life. I want to live my best life. So I'm going to come from the heart. I'm going to come from it from love. I'm going to look at all of my wibbles and wobbles and insecurities with love, not with guilt or grief or tellings off or woulda, shoulda, couldas, which are all tellings off as well. So when you look back and think, what a terrible decision I made then, what was I thinking? Be kind with yourself and say, well, do you know what? If I knew then what I know now, I probably wouldn't have made that decision. But I didn't know then what I know now, and I made the best decision I could at the time. So when you're looking at this stuff, please come from the heart with love and kindness. Be kind, be kind, be kind, be kind, be kind. It's very strong here in the UK at the moment, be kind, because of the loss of somebody very special. Prophecy, Gabriel, Archangel Gabriel, in charge of the throat, communication, higher communication, third eye. He is all about Archangel Gabriel, this beautiful energy of blue communication. So look at the card. You're communicating with you, your inner child, your inner teenager, your inner young adult. You may also be communicating back through your ancestors, your DNA, your timeline, your past lives. Do what you need to do to communicate, to find what you've brought into this lifetime that is now ready to go. Because there is so much that's ready to fall away. So let's work with it and allow it. We are surrendering, allowing. That's not the same thing as giving up, pushing away, rejecting. We are allowing, going with it, feeling it and working it with the intention of releasing it, working it out of your existence, out of your reality. All right, I'm going to have a wisdom of the oracle cards, and then I think we're done. This video won't resonate with all of you, but it will resonate particularly with those of you who are light workers, who are starseeds, who are spiritually advanced. You will know exactly what I'm talking about here. A change in the wind. This is what we're doing. We're creating change so that we can live our best life. Anything that's in the way, this is the time to shift it and move it. The zebra here represents the balance of the opposites, the black and the white, clearing out more of your shadow side to embrace more of the light side. All right, my darlings, that's what I have for you. Have an amazing rest of Mercury retrograde. Trust that you will be where you need to be by the time we bounce into this new energy with Aries season, and that this work that you're doing now is coming to an end so that you can have freedom, free dominion, to be who you want to be and live the life that you want to live. All right, my darlings, you take care. Lots of love, my heart to yours. Bye-bye.